Hey everyone, I'm your host, the Cynical Critic.
And I'm Antonio, your other cynical critic. The Paradox Files is the latest installment in the popular Paradox franchise.
The movie follows Detective Jones and his sidekick Mahoney as they try to hunt down a notorious serial killer.
Their investigation leads them down a deep rabbit hole where they discover a secret alien invasion is actually behind the killings.
When it came out in 2019, it actually had a pretty harsh critical reception.
But today, instead of just being cynical, we're going to discuss how the Paradox Files is actually an underrated masterpiece.
The Paradox franchise was created by HMF Entertainment as a way to tell disconnected stories about a sci-fi alien invasion, all while building to a larger cinematic universe.
The franchise is also notorious for its creative and mysterious marketing campaign, even going so far as to create alternate reality games to promote the movies.
Now, it's well known that these movies were taken from different scripts and different films that were in development and then changed at the last second in order to fit into the Paradox franchise.
This is actually a really clever way to incorporate different ideas and voices into one franchise, making the original ideas even better.
Now, some people have complained that by adding aliens and sci-fi elements to these movies that it made them feel inconsistent and convoluted, but that is just flat out wrong.
Take the Paradox Files, for example. Originally, it was just a basic, predictable detective movie called The Murder Files. We've seen these types of movies hundreds of times, and we don't need to see another one.
So the movies became much better when HMF Entertainment bought the rights to it and had scenes that explained that the Paradox aliens were the ones that were behind the murders.
Adding aliens to a gritty crime drama really subverts the audience's expectations and provides an experience that's much more engaging than just another boring murder mystery.
But unfortunately, people weren't a fan of the changes made by the studio, and so this masterpiece of a film got wrongfully hated on, with some people even begging the studio to release the original cut.
I mean, come on, guys. If a studio is going to interfere with a movie, obviously they have a good reason to, and we should just trust that the movie's going to be better for it. I mean, the original Murder Files would have been way worse. Mark?
I have to take this.
Hey everyone. Sorry about that. Mark has some family stuff to deal with, so I'm going to be finishing off this episode myself. In conclusion, The Paradox Files is an honestly underrated masterpiece, owing directly to its inclusion in the Paradox franchise. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. I'm sure all you haters will be as toxic as always. I've been your cynical critic. Stay cynical!